What's the deal with the Epstein list? Answer. When Jeff Epstein went to prison for running a child sex abuse ring and was awaiting trial, a lot of information became public about his clientele. However, none of it was the kind of clear-cut evidence that in itself drops people into prison. For example, there were lists of people who flew on his jet, flight logs, and there are his known associates. However, these don't explicitly prove, to a legal standard, that they are child rapists, though they tell the public a lot. Let's call this list A. Then it was reported that there were more explicit sources of information, such as Epstein's little black book, and notes to the effect of person name, is requesting a 12-year-old blonde girl with curls for date. Call this list B, a purportedly extant list that would have directly tied individuals to CSA, though it wouldn't be sufficient evidence on its own for conviction. Then there's purported really heavy evidence. Epstein is said to have recorded his clientele abusing children, so he could use the recordings for blackmail. These would be very explicit evidence, and the story is that some videos and documents disappeared from his safe during the search of his home. Call this list C. List A definitely exists and is in the hands of both law enforcement and the public and includes Trump's name. The other lists probably exist too, but that's a matter of opinion. However, obscuring the content of list A is as simple as telling the public, oh, there's a list, and keeping their minds on B and C, so the Trumpers managed to completely forget they already saw list A and didn't like it.